Wars Day, my friends. Gonna give everything a second to get situated here. Hi, Sarah. Oh, my friends, it feels so good to be here. I just gotta say, it's weird. Like, I know that it was a month between my last one in Florida and then my first one back here, right? Yeah. Did I do? Yes. And wow, has it been a month, let me tell you. But it feels like it's been so stinking long. So long. Hi, Julie. Okay, there we go. We are all set up. We'll wait a minute for everybody to get on here. But can I just say, may the 4th be with you. I had to. I'm sorry, I had to. Because it is, in fact, Star Wars Day. Now, I am not an avid Star Wars fan, but I have a husband who is, and I have an appreciation for what Star Wars is. So, I'm kind of sort of celebrating today, I guess you could say, in that our overrated, underrated, favorite, least favorite, we've got 4, 2 of which will be Star Wars themed. So there's that. Let's see who is hanging out. I know we got to give the YouTubes a minute. I'm slowly seeing the number tick up, so we'll give everything a minute to settle in before we dive in and get started. Michaela, may the 4th be with you too. Ashley, Rosie, oh my goodness, and Alyssa and Katie are here, and I saw Kathy come in too. Y'all, it's just so good to be here. Hi, Kim, good to see you. Oh man, it just feels so good. It feels so stinking good. So, let's go ahead and dive right in because we have all sorts of things to cover in the next 90 minutes. Maybe, possibly, my husband might make an appearance. Maybe. I can't promise you, but I gave him the, hey, you should come hang out with us. We'll see. I'm having a lot of issues on my end. I keep getting an error message. I'm not having any issues to speak of, as far as I know. How's everybody else doing? My internet has been doing pretty solidly all day today and yesterday. It survived a day full of coaching calls in one room and Zoom calls for work in the other room. So hopefully everything is doing, okay, my messages are synced up. Okay, cool. Hi, Lindsay, good to see you. I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. Oh my goodness. No issues. Okay, cool. Great. Lovely. So things to cover today. I want to cover the changes that were made in the Erin Condren Life Planner Daily Duo since my video. I have a new one if people are interested in that. And then, oh my gosh, I need to just talk about all the things. Coaching launched yesterday. Y'all, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed by the support and the encouragement and all of the things having to do with coaching. I simply have the greatest community of supporters ever, and I'm speechless. I have no words. Coaching launch yesterday was incredible, and we can get into that in a second as well. What else do I have to tell you? I started a new Beachbody program. There's so much to do. There's so much to talk about. What do we cover first? And then, of course, we have overrated, underrated, favorite, least favorite, which is a thing I started last month. Totally 100% stealing it from a hockey podcast that my husband listens to. I think it's the Puck Soup podcast. It's one of the only hockey podcasts that I'm willing to listen to because I really enjoy listening to the banter that happens. But they do this thing called overrated, underrated, favorite, least favorite, and then you pick a topic, and then you have to say your overrated, underrated, favorite, least favorite of said topic. Tonight's topics, as I mentioned in my Instagram stories earlier today, are pizza toppings, protein bars, Star Wars characters, and Star Wars movies, because I have to do the Star Wars thing because it's May the 4th, right? So I wanted to put that out there now, so later we actually had, you guys have had time to think about it. Hello, Maggie. Do you want to be called Maggie or Margaret? I need to know that clarification, but it is good to see you. So there's that. Let's start with the Erin Condren thing. So, did you guys see, if anybody has watched my Daily Duo video, I have the new Daily Duo, right? But the one that I filmed with had several things wrong with it. Rice is not bad. Rice is totally fine. Eating a meal that is balanced by throwing some protein and fat in that would be even better, but rice is a fine food. It's not a bad food. There are no such things as good and bad foods, ladies and gentlemen, in case. Maggie, please. Okay, all right, I wanted to confirm. Maggie, great. So, if you watched my video with this, you noticed a couple of things. I was rather alarmed to discover in real time that there was no year at a glance tab or anything. It was just completely gone, and I was like, oh, that's kind of odd. I guess that they've omitted it this year. Problem number one. Problem number two, which was not a problem, and I kind of wish it was still a thing, was, I edited to mention that this was actually an issue, was the weekend change, which I love. I'm obsessed with the weekend change, included a lined piece of paper after every Sunday to compensate, to make sure that, like, this is going to sound real OCD, but like to make sure Monday always started on the left side of the page, right? So you'd have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, blank page. So Monday would start on the same side again, right? Literally seconds after I finished filming that video is when I got an email from my person at Erin Condren who's like, Daily Duo people, I just want to let you know that this isn't actually a thing, and we are going to be sending out replacements of what the thing is actually going to look like. So that was error number 2. And error number 3 was my English Daily Duo planner had Spanish stickers in the back, which I thought was hysterical, but it was an issue. I was like, do you guys, I hope this is just my planner and you're not like pre-printing all of these to end up with Spanish stickers. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys so you knew what it looked like. It now has, next to the goal page, it now has this. It has a year at a glance. The first side has the last 6 months of 2021, and the other side has the entirety of 2022. So the year at a glance has in fact returned. Hi, Amberly, good to see you. And then all the colors are the same, all the things are the same. Let me pull up a weekend here. We're gonna go to September because September's purple and pretty. So here is what the weekend, oh, this is a poor weekend to pick though. This is what the weekend change is. Every day in the weekend gets its own day, which is amazing. But where is a weekend? Here. Here is an example of a Sunday going into a Monday, which jacks up the pages. If you are somebody who is like, I need to have my Monday page on the left, you won't have this in the Daily Duo. They have eliminated the filler page, and yeah. So I wanted to make sure that we gave you that update. They have since fixed the planner, but it is not the exact planner that I showed you on the video. Thank you, Ashley. Just did them today after having no dip polish for like, since I've been home from Florida. So almost a month, because I need to figure out what to do to fix it. But I have been getting greenies under my nails because they end up coming loose, and then I get moisture in there, and then I get greenies. And so I've been waiting for a greenie on this nail to grow out. So I haven't been dipping. And so I'm like, I need to dip. This is the April color of the month. There's glitter in it that you can't see. It's a very fine glitter, but I wanted to use it before my May one showed up. My May one just shipped. So I finally got rid of the greenies. I dipped my nails again, and I'm praying that I don't end up with more greenies. And if I do, I have to figure out what to do about it, because I didn't have that problem at first. It was only recently, and I don't know why. I don't know why. As you are going through your planner, odd days will be on the left, even is on the right all the way through the planner. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's good. That's good to know. Does EC have a life planner without coils or a binder? It doesn't have, well, actually, hang on. Let me confirm so I don't lie to you. I just want to make sure that I'm giving you all the truth. It has the focused collection. There is a soft bound life planner that is currently not available, but has been available in the past. And the ring agenda is a ring though. I don't think she wants a ring binder. So they do have a soft bound book, but it is not currently available. And it just says it'll be back soon. So I don't know when it's coming back. I'm not gonna lie, I have a little bit of FOMO about the ring binder thing with the daily planner. I was like, ooh, should I have gotten that instead? I don't know. But it's okay. I'm very excited about the planner. I'm left-handed and it's easier without. That's totally fair. Yeah, right now that's the only option that I could see. The other things have rings, obviously, but and or coils, and I don't know. I have no information on when or if the soft-bound ones are coming back. Let me see if there's the focused collection might have one. Let me see. Teacher lesson planner, teacher binder, notebook, other planners. No, the focused one doesn't even have an actual life planner, unfortunately. So right now it looks like there are no options for that. The Flora Daily Agenda is so pretty. I'm thinking of getting the agenda for my nighttime journaling. That's a great idea. I love that. Rosie, yeah, they sent me a new one. They sent me the correct one. So I have the one I filmed with, and I have the correct one now. And I'm trying to figure out what to do with both of them. Because I'm like, I can't decide which one I want to use. Like that, literally, I'm struggling with that. Which one do I use? The one with the extra notebook page after a Sunday, or the one that's actually the right one? I can't decide. I might actually use one to like make pretty layouts and stuff for like photographic purposes. And, you know, for like Instagram, this is how I plan my days and things like that. And then actually have my actual planner, so I don't have to share my actual planner. I can do like a mock-up for content purposes. I might do that. That might be something I do. Softbound's usually a yearly calendar, not academic, so it comes out in the fall. Okay. If I ever do EC, it would be a ring one. The ring ones are beautiful. They really are. They're gorgeous. And I'm like, maybe next year. We'll see. We will see. I'm resisting the urge. I'm learning in real time which planners, while I like to have all of the planners, I'm slowly but surely coming to accept the woman that I am and acknowledging which planners I actually use. So old Brianna would have been like, it's launch day. I got these sent to me. Let's go buy the other one that I want. So I have a weekly and a daily and a whatever. I'm not doing that this year because I know that this is, in terms of like actual planning, this is the only planner I've been using, you know? Hi Marie, good to see you. So I'm learning and I'm restraining myself from doing that. So that is the Erin Condren update. Do we have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything Erin Condren related? If y'all are interested in getting an Erin Condren anything and want to support me in the process, I did include an affiliate link over to the Erin Condren website in the description box below, should you choose to use it. Totally ordering the A5 Daily Duo with my way better rebate earnings. Giveaway, make a new vid showing the updates and then announce it. Maybe. You will see, because the problem is I think I want to use the new one, but I don't want to give away the one with like Spanish stickers in the back and everything, because like there are things that are wrong with it. And I'm really glad, like kudos to them for being like, hey, we sent you the wrong thing. I didn't expect them to send me a new one. I didn't care. I didn't ask for a new one. I simply emailed my contact and was like, just so you know, there are Spanish stickers in the back of my book. Please don't, like, I check to make sure not all of the daily duos are getting printed with Spanish stickers. Like, I literally just emailed her to tell her because I didn't want the production to be wrong because no one bothered to say anything. I never even asked for them to send me the new one, but I'm grateful they did because I like to have the differences. I'm a big daily to-do list girl, plus a basic calendar is all I need. Which would you recommend for that? So, if you are genuinely just a to-do list girl and the schedule, like, here's the thing. If this scheduling thing means nothing to you, you don't necessarily need the Daily Duo Planner. I personally got the Daily Duo Planner because I too am a to-do list girl. Most of my days are planned via to-do lists, not actual appointments. That is slowly going to change because of coaching, and I have a lot more appointments on my calendar now, but in general, I'm a to-do list person. I didn't realize though, because I like to block my time and stuff too, I liked having this hourly thing. But if you don't like this hourly thing, if you just need a monthly thing and to-do lists, you have a couple of options. One is to get a weekly calendar, maybe. You can get a weekly vertical and put to-do lists in the days. You could do that. Or you could get a monthly calendar from them, which has all 12 months, I think, in the front. and it's a bunch of notebook pages in the back, and you could just use the back of the notebook pages to make your to-do list for the day. Or you can just print up a calendar and use a to-do list notepad, because to-do list notepads, I don't know if you can get this particular one anymore, but I have a billion to-do list notepads that literally just, I like them because they have checkboxes on them. That's all. I like checkboxes. Yikes. I'm knocking things over here. And to-do lists and all that jazz. I ordered the Daily Duo A5 and resisting the urge to buy a weekly. I hear that. I hear that so much because that's normally what I do. True confessions time. I have not been using my Moxie Life Planner. At least the weekly spread. I will write down some goals in there, and like I'll put them up so I can see my weekly goals, but I haven't even been doing that every week. Right now, the planner lineup I have happening is I have a nifty little stand for my daily, which sits on my actual desk. I have my power sheets up on another stand, and I have my content planner. Those are the three that are visible to me and being used on a daily basis. My Moxie Life Planner is currently sitting over there because I demoted it from that position up there. Because I'm starting to be realistic. I want to continue to use the goal setting aspect of the Moxie Life Planner, but in all honesty, I probably will not buy a 2022 Moxie Life Planner because I just haven't been using it to its full potential, because I gravitate towards the Power Sheets goal planning method more. That's just what it is. So there's that. Moving on to coaching. I just want to say a thank you to all of you who have either signed up for coaching or have supported me by words of encouragement, prayers, little celebrations in my DMs. All of you have done all the things, and it has made me feel so tremendously loved. And yesterday and today has reminded me, or has confirmed to me, that I am meant to do this, which is really cool, because I I can't speak to people anymore, apparently. I spoke to people face to face. People that were not my immediate family. I spoke to them face to face. And you know what? It felt so good. Like, my soul was fed something I didn't even know it needed yesterday. And by the end of the day, I had 6 calls yesterday. It was bonkers. But it felt so good. It just felt so good to be speaking to people, to be face to face with people, to be putting faces with the screen names that I have seen for so long. It's just been wonderful. And I am so encouraged and motivated and inspired to help my clients get to where they want to go. I'm so excited. And I just want to thank you guys for the amazing 48 hours that has been my life coaching business or wellness coaching business, because wow, it is beyond anything I could have possibly imagined, truly and honestly. So I just wanted to say thank you for that, because all of you, whether you signed up for something or not, all of you have contributed to this in some way. So thank you. So there's that. Any questions about coaching, feel free to let me know. I'm oddly tempted by stickers, which is ridiculous because I never use them. I'm always tempted by stickers. And that's another thing that I'm trying to pare back on. I'm trying to be like, I don't need to do, I have a collection of stickers. And I'm like, look, I have very specific stickers that I want to order. Very specific stickers. But I can't buy frivolously. Like, another thing I would do during Erin Condren launch is buy another one of the sticker books that they already sent. The sticker book this year is awesome. It's super cute, and I can't wait to use it. I would normally buy another one just because, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I don't need it right now. Stickers are like the makeup equivalent to lip products to me. I can never have enough lip products, even though I never in my life am going to use all the lip products I have. You know? It's the same thing with stickers. It's my kryptonite. My to-do list life hack: put something awful that I really don't want to do on the list. Magically, everything else gets done because I avoid the bad thing. Maggie, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, I love that. It's definitely a calling. You all are so sweet. You were loving the coaching. Definitely great motivation. Did all of your coaching slots fill up already? Not quite all of them, but I am past halfway there. So for coaching, I'm only taking between 8 to 10 monthly coaching clients. And as of this call, or this live stream, I think I have 6 or I have 7 slated or something, like I'm waiting on one more. Like, seriously, that's almost maxed up. I can't decide if I'm stopping at 8 or 10, but like, holy cow, you guys. Holy cow. I'm so excited. I'm so jazzed. I've been talking to some of my clients today and I've been loving it. It's been so great to already see them doing things they didn't think they would do, or trying different things, or working through suggestions with me. It's been so much fun. I love it. I love it. And I'm only 2 days in. And I love it. It's, so they're not quite full, but I would not be at all surprised if I maxed out by the end of the week. And that is for monthly coaching subscriptions, the subscription service to monthly coaching. So what'll probably happen, and I have this is just me brainstorming in front of you guys right now. I think what'll happen, my recommendation for monthly coaching is that people stick with me for 3 months. Then beyond that, people can decide whether or not they are done with coaching and ready to go on their own, or if they want to continue the monthly coaching, they can do that too. I will have that option. But after the 3 months of the initial launch group of people, I will reassess where I am at, potentially modify prices, modify offerings, things like that. And I think what I'm going to end up doing for monthly coaching is kind of releasing in cycles. So like my next cycle might be summer or fall or something, where it's a new batch, a new opportunity to sign up for monthly coaching slots, I think is how it's going to work. Don't quote me on that, but just seeing the response now, we'll have to see how things go down the road. Of course, I have to, make sure I can do this, and like it's a long-term thing. I have every bit of confidence that I will, but time will tell. And then so that's the monthly coaching stuff, but I will always have the option. So if you go to my website, that's also listed down below, divaandthedivine.com/coaching. Sorry, there's a message from, want me at 7:30 or 8. Do we want my husband at 7:30 or 8 o'clock, y'all? Because apparently he's going to come and do overrated, underrated, favorite, least favorite. Maybe 8 o'clock? 7:45? But on my website, the little 20-minute coaching call thing will go away once my slots have filled up, but you will still have the opportunity to do regular, our individual coaching calls with me, one-offs if you would like. Those will always be available for purchase. So there's Rosie, that's just what I texted him. I was like, 7:45, baby. Because I don't know if I can get through everything else in 8 minutes. But so there's that. Haven't touched any of the stickers in the back of my horizontal. Yep. So that's the coaching update. I'm so jazzed. I felt so fulfilled yesterday. Exhausted. Utterly and completely, I know, brave man, right? My nerves hurt last night. I was so tired because I got up early. I killed it with the working out, which I'll get into in a second. And I just, all the things. I was go. And then in between, I did back-to-back calls. And then in between, I had a gap, but in between calls. And then I had, I did 2 loads of laundry. I made the meatloaf early so I could get to my afternoon and evening calls and the meatloaf would be ready. I was just yesterday. And by the time I finished my last call of the day and cooked dinner and sat down with my husband to have dinner and watch the Panthers hockey game, the rest of the energy just drained from my body. I was like, how am I going to function tomorrow? I don't know. Lo and behold, I was able to get up and do it all again, which is amazing. But wow, I was just so tired. But it was the best kind of tired. When you just have one of those days that you're like, I did all the things and it feels awesome, but man, I'm beat. It took every ounce of energy. That's what I felt yesterday. It was awesome. What do I coach? I have coined myself a wellness coach because while I have a certification in nutrition, I have experience in a lot of other things, and my experience and my journey in real time is what I am bringing to the table. And so I'm basically focusing on wellness as a whole, and the 3 pillars that I am bringing to you. If you coach with me, I will be focusing on your health, your habits, and your happiness, both as individual pillars and working with how they coincide with one another. We will be creating action plans to help you get to your goals, whatever it is your goals are. I have people that are coming to me for weight loss, people that are coming to me because they want help with habits and morning routines and cleaning up their house and doing the things. Some people want a swift kick in the pants, which I'm very good at, as you guys know. So all of those things. Which is why I called it wellness coaching. I don't want to call it life coaching because I mean, it could be, but I feel like I wanted to be, life coaching feels a little bit too broad. I don't know. Wellness coaching sat right with me because all of those elements, the things that I am best at focusing on and the thing that I'm best at creating content on, encompass wellness, like genuine wellness. Nutrition, yes. Balance within nutrition and health within nutrition, not just weight loss, but health, y'all. Which is, again, something I'm learning in real time. Do I want to lose a little bit of weight? Yeah, but do I want to do it like 2012 Brianna did it? No, I do not. 2012 Brianna had one thing on her mind, and it was skinny, and it was not healthy. And oh, if I knew then what I knew now, y'all. And that's why I don't want to just coin myself as like, I am your YouTube weight loss guru wanting to coach you in weight loss. No, I don't want to do that. I want to coach some people out of weight loss. I want to coach you in health and happiness and balance. Tough love, Brianna. That's me. That's me, yo. And literally, I'm going to have a discussion with every one of my clients about what level of tough love they want, so I know how to approach them. Because some people really, truly want the swift kick in the pants, and other people do not. So I have to make sure that I'm aware of which person needs what. Without the balance, or the health journey doesn't seem worth it. I know. You need to have the balance. I'm not going to be the coach that coaches you on very restrictive calories and this and that, and you can't eat this and you can't eat that, and these are the bad foods. Y'all, I'm going to coach you through how to eat dessert every day if you want to eat dessert every day. Like, we're going to figure out how to do this nutrition thing in a balanced and sustainable way that feels like you're living life, because happiness is one of the pillars too, And I truly think that those three pillars all together are what's going to make wellness coaching my thing, because it's not just about one of the pillars, it's about how they all work together. So there's that. There's a huge planner sale this weekend called Made in Canada, where 30 Etsy shops offer a discount for Americans. It's doubly interesting because everything is in Canadian dollars. Interesting. So that's what I coach. Kathy, does that kind of answer your question? It's basically a glorified version of what I do on YouTube. Like, that's what got me started, is y'all came to me for something, and I'm going to offer you that, but in a much more focused and individualized manner. I remember that feeling when I worked in a school. I often had 5 to 8 clients per day plus paperwork. It was exhausting, but often rewarding. Yeah. Without balance, you're really good at knowing when to go super tough love and when to dial it back, even though you really shouldn't know. It's clearly a natural gift of yours. The Lord has blessed me in mysterious ways, and my job on this planet is to use the gifts he gave me for good. So that's what I'm here to do. And if this is a gift that he has given me, I'm here to use it for good. I'm ready. Lord bless my coaching, because I'm ready to use that gift for good. For the sticker lovers, not to take away from EC. Don't worry about taking away from EC. I like EC stickers. I love going to different Etsy shops for stickers, because A, you're supporting small businesses. You're supporting side hustlers and mamas and housewives that want something else to do, creative minds that have something else to give. And there's just an abundance of variety out there when you do Etsy sticker shop. So that's a really cool thing. If you are a sticker person, go check it out. Is there a place that we can find out what shops are in it, Rosie? Do you know if there's a primary resource for it? Yes, it does. Thank you. Good. Okay. So now let's talk for just a split second. I swear to gosh, I am this close to doing the thing that, there's a Facebook group. Okay. Made in Canada is the Facebook group. Okay, there you go, friends. Made in Canada is the Facebook group if you're looking for an Etsy sticker shop sale. There are days, I swear to you, that I'm this close to signing up to become a Beachbody coach because I talk about Beachbody so much. And I swore I would never do it. I swore. I'm like, I'm never going to be a coach. I'm never, ever going to be a Beachbody coach. But I tell you guys about it all the time. So it almost makes sense for me to have a resource to send you that's mine. But I also don't know if I want to do it. But the reason I bring up Beachbody, I did the thing, which is another thing I said I wouldn't do. I paid for early access to their new program because I did the tester workout and I had such a great time. I had such a great time that I immediately texted Molly, Classically Molly here on YouTube. And I was like, tell me how much it is because Lord knows I'm going to go and buy it. I'm going to do it. The program is called Let's Get Up, and it is the new dance workout by Shaun T. Shaun T is the guy that does Insanity. He does Size on there, and he's just the most upbeat and bubbly black man ever. He kind of reminds me of Will Smith. Like, if you put him and Will Smith next together grooving, like, you wouldn't even tell the difference. Like, they're very, very similar. And I did this workout, the tester workout, because they release the like a trial workout for you that kind of gives you a little bit of everything to try out, which is what I did with Lift 4. My first experience with Lift 4 was trying the trial workout that kind of gave you a little bit of hit, gave you a little bit of lift, kind of showed you what the program was about. I had so much fun doing the Let's Get Up program that I immediately knew I was going to buy it and was shocked at how sore I was the next day. No weights. There were no weights in the workout that I did. And everything hurt. And I was like, oh dang. So I waited because this program is not hitting Beachbody on demand for free. Like if you have a Beachbody subscription, you will get access to it in the fall. And I'm like, it's May, or it was April at the time. I'm like, I don't think I'm willing to wait that long. So I sucked it up and I paid the $50 and for access. And since I'm not going to a gym anymore, I didn't even feel guilty about it because I was like, we pay what? $100 for Beachbody for the year, another $50. We paid $100 something per month for our Y membership. So I was okay with it. Today was day 2. I had so much fun yesterday. I woke up this morning and my legs were so sore that I'm like, I have to go downstairs and do this again? No weights yesterday. No weights today. My heart rate stays in the 120s, 130s, 140s the whole time. The whole time. And I'm dancing. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. It is a 30-day program, Monday through Saturday. So you get one rest day a week. I'm in for it. I think it's going to be amazing. And I just had to tell you guys about it if you were somebody who had Beachbody on demand and things like that. So the real question I pose to y'all is, and it's totally okay to say no, but because I'm genuinely like on the fence about like, do I sign up for coaching or not? Would you guys purchase anything under me? Because even I'm the one who's like, I'm not going to get Shakeology. It's so stinking expensive. And so like, I need to know if it would be worth it for me to put the time and the money into it in order to even make it worth it. And if not, that's fine. I'm just going to keep telling you about it anyway because I freaking love it, and I'll send you Molly's way. No problem. Because Molly is a Beachbody coach. But it sounds like a great workout. It was. It's because what's really great about it is the way it's very important if you are watching a workout video to listen to the coach, because if he is a good leader like Joel is, he will give you the cues that you need to activate the right muscles in your body. They're very good. Joel is very good at speaking the cues that you need to hear just at the right time. Shaun T is the same. And not just like, here's the move that's coming, but the thing about this program, Let's Get Up, is it's not just dancing, it's dance toning. So when you're doing dance moves, you're not just dancing, but he's like, squeeze your back every time you go in. When you're stepping side to side, make sure you get the adductor squeeze. And when you're squatting down, doing those things, get low because you have to activate your quad muscles. It's all about the squeeze. And he's very good at cueing that, which is why I was so sore with no weights. And fear not, 2 days a week, you have to use weights. The whole workout. It's going to be crazy, but I'm really excited. I'm not coordinated enough for that. I have a buddy account now. I would just change you to my coach. I wouldn't be able to purchase any of the supplements, so I'm not sure if I'd be able to support you. The Beachbody coaches have a bad rap sometimes since they don't have to be professionals. I wouldn't use one I didn't know personally. That's totally fair. Yeah. And so it's just one of those things because it does have a slight monetary implication on my end that I'm like, will it make sense for me to do if I'm not actively, because I don't want to run the business. I don't want to do that. I want to be like, hey, YouTube, hey, clients of mine, I have access to this thing. Would you like to sign up for it under me? Like, that's the extent of my willingness to push it. I'm not going to sneak into people's DMs and I have done, or I have been approached many, many times. Gosh, when I was on Weight Watchers, I got people saying like, hey, do you want to join my coaching business? Ooh. Do they have enough strength dedicated workouts? They have a lot. And of course, I'm going to praise to high heaven always and forever Lift 4. Beachbody has Lift 4. And I swear to you, like, that's the one, that's where these muscles have come from, is exclusively Lift 4. I did body pump for 2 years and I did not see, like, religiously 3 days a week, body pump for 2 years. And while I toned up a little bit, I did not see results like I saw with Lift 4. Lift 4 has been life-changing. And my husband has muscle I didn't even know he could have. And he's a dude. Like, Joe, and he still does Joel 4 days a week. He does Joel because he loves it. And I have to switch it up every once in a while, which is why I got really excited about this new program because it had weight training within the dancing. So Shanti's dance program size is just dancing, but this one had promised weight training as well. And I was like, okay, let me try it. And you know what? Even if I do it only once before it comes out again, I'd say it was worth it, but I'm having so much fun and I'm so sore. Like, my body is tired. My heart rate is crazy and my calories are, my calorie burn is out of control. So, and I'm only on day 2. Like, I'll keep you all posted, but dang, I love it. I love it. So it might be one that I add to my arsenal. I also did, while I was in Florida, I did Muscle Burns Fat, and I really enjoyed that too. It was something different. It was challenging, but it was a lot of fun. And that is also kind of a hit thing. It's weight training paired with short bursts of cardiovascular activity. Super hard, but a really great workout. They have great workouts on Beachbody. They really do. Which is why I'm so frustrated that so many Beachbody coaches have gotten Beachbody coaches such a bad rap, because the programs are great. They really are. I could give or take the supplements. The Energize supplement is fine. Shakeology is fine, but it's not $120 a month fine. You know, I can make Fab 4 smoothies for a lot less than that. And get my vitamins, not from my protein powder, but from a multivitamin. And, but the programs though, so good. I'd probably cry doing it. I might have to try that workout. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. Something else to think about is how it will impact the credibility of your coaching business. That's true too. I don't know if it will impact you or not, but you don't want people to think you're just a Beachbody coach. And that's exactly right. Like, that's literally my hesitation. So if it's one of those things that it's just like people are like, it might do you more harm than good, I'll just tell people to go sign up under Molly. Fine, go. I'm happy to support a friend. I love supporting my friends. So that's totally fine. I recommend, if you want to do Beachbody, like, do it, sign up for it, and I will guide you through it. But oh man. So I love to see the programs, but the products make it seem sleazy. Welcome to the MLM structure. Like, and that's just it. I'm also like, I'm anti the pushiness and the sleaziness of MLMs, but there are certain MLM products that I like, which is like, it kills me. I love the Arbonne Fist Sticks. They're awesome. But it's Arbonne. I love Young Living's essential oils, but it's Young Living. Like, MLMs, I don't even know, man. And Beachbody is an MLM. So, but I love the workouts. I love them. So much. I need something kinder and gentler. And there are many options on there. They have yoga on there. They have all sorts of stuff on there. Things that I haven't even touched. P90X is on there, Insanity's on there, all those things. But that's not to say this is not a sales pitch for Beachbody. I'm doing a new Beachbody workout that is dancing and toning, and I'm having a ball. It is 7:39. If my husband shows up, we need to be knee deep into the overrated, underrated, favorite, least favorite. Y'all, I wish I could see sample videos before signing up. Let me talk to Molly, Maggie, and I'll see if I can get access to some, because there are sample workouts that you can try. I just don't know how to get them to you, but I will ask Molly. Molly will tell me, and I will be able to let you know. Glad to hear you explain that, because I usually turn away from MLMs, but that makes sense. Yeah, I hate the MLM structure, but there are some products that are just so good, like the Beachbody workouts, that I'm like, I'm sorry to be toting Beachbody. Shakeology, not worth it. Beachbody on demand, totally worth it. Totally worth it. The PO program is awesome. Yeah, PO's on there. You can do a 1 week free trial. Okay, there you go. There you go. So we can talk about that too. That would be great. Sample workouts are a fantastic idea. I will talk to Molly and see what I can do for y'all. I will do that. Okay, let's dive in to some overrated, underrated, favorite, least favorite. The first topic, I have four. Get your thinking caps on, y'all. The first one, the most channel appropriate one. Overrated, underrated, favorite, least favorite protein bars. Give you a second to think. We're going to start with overrated. Overrated protein bars. Are you ready? This might come as a shock to you. Mind you, overrated does not mean they're bad. It just means they're overrated. And my overrated protein bar is Quest bars. And I put a lot of thought into this, actually. I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, I need to have like legit most of them. Oh, see? Yes. That's the honest to God truth. Most of them are overrated. But for me personally, I have to say Quest bars, because while they are fine, back in the day, back when I was in legit points plus land, not carb conscious land, because iTrack Bites didn't exist yet, but points plus land, I found Quest bars, and they were the only protein bar on the market that I could fit into my plan. So out of necessity, I fell in love with them. I did. And they're not a bad bar, but the Quest bars from 10 years ago, they're basically the same. They made a little formula change, which I don't actually love. But there are so many better bars out there now that I think Quest bars just don't hold up as well as they did before, in my opinion. Doesn't mean I don't like them. I don't love them anymore, but I like them still. But they're very overrated in my book. So there's that. All right. Underrated. I just ate half a Quest bar, and there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, also, I should put a little disclaimer out there. These are all opinion pieces, y'all. One of my least favorites could be one of your favorites, and that's okay. We're allowed to have differing opinions. Nobody is wrong in this instance. It is entirely an opinion piece. Underrated. What are your underrated protein bars? This is the only one that I didn't have a good answer for. I didn't have a thought out answer for. The only one I could come up with for me personally was no-cow bars. But I like them. They taste a little bit strange, but they are dairy-free protein bars. And they're just not out there as much as some of the other protein bars. Eat Me Guilt Free is your underrated. I mean, I guess they could be underrated. I never even consider them protein bars because they're my dessert so many times. Like, I eat an Eat Me Guilt Free brownie literally daily, sometimes twice. So my thought was no cow, or I can prematurely say I just placed a rather large order because I'm repurchasing a brand that I have tried years ago, but haven't I haven't had them since, but I loved them when I had them, and that was Dive Bar. Dive Bar are the caffeinated protein bars that have like real candy and stuff on them. I repurchased them today because they had a May the 4th sale going on, and I was thinking about my technique with eating carbs for pre-workout, and I was like, this bar that has protein and carbs in the form of sugar, because it has like some real candy and stuff in there, and caffeine, would actually be a really brilliant pre-workout. So I ordered some. So prematurely, I'm saying underrated is Dive Bar, but I have to confirm that I still like them first. Let's see. I don't like protein bars at all. Kim says overrated Quest, underrated Reese's peanut butter cups. Oh, what? Not considered a protein bar? I mean, that could be some really solid quick carbs for a pre-workout. Not gonna lie. Underrated. Yeah. I love a Reese's peanut butter cup. I do. Okay. Are Heat Bar considered a protein bar? I sure hope so, because they are my favorite. Favorite protein bar. Definitely 110% healthy eating all the time and go bars. Hands down, bar none. Yes. You can just walk in. It's okay, but you need a chair. Are you coming with a chair? Smart man. Oh, look at you wearing I forgot you had that shirt. I would have stolen it and worn it. I was like, should I wear his Star Wars Angry Bird shirt or not? Oh.
Also would have been acceptable.
I thought about it.
I don't know where to sit.
Here is just fine, my dear. That looks great. We're currently talking about overrated, underrated, favorite, least favorite protein bars. I'm on favorite. Favorite is Power
Anything without erythritol.
Anything without erythritol. That is not a bad answer. Actually, that's not a bad answer, which is why healthy eating on the go is my favorite, because it is just the most natural and delicious protein bar ever. Ever. RX bars are also a good option.
Yeah, that was what I would say.
That's your favorite. If they have 20 grams of protein and cost $4, I count them as a protein bar. Fair, Rosie.
So what are you talking about?
Eat me guilt free.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Come on in, Gracie.
Come on, baby.
Someone felt left
Come
out.
on. Come on. Now it's a family affair. Aw, Gracie hasn't been on the live stream in a long time. Come on, babe. There she is. Huh? Oh, you want to sit on Daddy. You don't want me. Eric, which is why I only like 2 bars. They're the only ones I can eat because of the erythritol. Healthy eating. How many grams of protein per bar? So the reason I hesitate to classify them as protein bars. Can you stop licking me, please? Thank you.
That was to the dog.
Thank you, dear. The regular bars, the oat-based bars, have 9 grams of protein. And they're not even protein bars. But the macro balance is stellar. Their chia bar, which is one of my favorites, is 14 grams of protein. It's got some fat in there. It's got fiber. It's got like 5 or 6 grams of fiber in there, as does the chocolate one, which is 9 grams of protein. So like the macro balance is solid. It's unbelievable. And they're just so good. They are just so good. Mint chocolate, eat me guilt free. That is one I don't know that I've had. I don't know that I've had that one. All right, y'all. Least favorite. Go. I'll start. Built Bar. For obvious reasons.
What?
Oh, all the drama and whatever. Oh. Apparently they have some fresh drama too. But Mint has the best macros. Oh, interesting. I'll have to look into the Mint ones next time I need to reorder. But anyway, my least favorite protein bar is Built Bar. For reasons previously stated in other videos. But also, the Primal Kitchen ones are awful. They're awful. They're bad. I just found Built Bar and I love them. What happened? There was a lot of drama with them. Black Lives Matters, moldy bars, kind of scamming people. And like, I was an ambassador for them and I didn't feel comfortable with the company anymore. So I stopped being an ambassador because I did not like the way they were treating their customers, the way they were. I feel like the CEO is a little bit shady. Like it was just an emotional thing for me. It wasn't like the product was fine. They changed their formula and it's like, I tried the new ones and I'm like, I'm not even as in love with them as I once was. So I was like, it's fine. It's fine. So I broke up with Built Bar and I don't miss them because I have all of these other options in my life that I don't need them. It's fine. But if you like them, Michaela, eat them. It's totally fine. It's not like, it's totally up to you. Built Bar was the first thing that came to mind. Pure protein bars. Okay. Least
I had
favorite.
A bad experience with, was it Pure Protein? I think they've been around for a decade.
Long time. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my bad experience is more of a memory of, yeah.
All right.
So when you throw something up, you tend to have bad associations with it.
Yes. That is very true. I got sick from a cafeteria hot dog in 2nd grade and it took me years to eat hot dogs again. Years. And I only eat them grilled. I do not have boiled hot dogs anymore. Anything with a strong protein taste. What's up, Gracie? What's wrong?
Does beef count as a strong protein taste?
I'm going to Costco and debating getting a new type of protein bar, but the boxes are so big, I'm hesitating. What bars are you considering,
Yeah.
Rosie? Because it's always good to try them first. It really is. I think there's one called Simply or something. It tastes very gross and chocolatey. Okay, let's not do that one then. Good to know.
This one tastes disgusting. Should I buy it? No.
I'll be handing out one bars
Well,
on
what about
Halloween.
the good old Power Bars?
One bars
Like,
aren't bad. One is pretty good.
Where does Power Bar rank in this world? Are those more energy bars than protein bars? More carb heavy?
What's a Power Bar? I'm trying to picture the logo. What's a Power Bar?
Google it. I'm not going to try to explain a logo. It's the classic.
Oh.
Yeah, that has been around forever.
I don't know that I've had to have eaten one in my life.
They're very they're a dense. They're gooier than an RX bar, and they're just like if you picture like the plastic explosive type of look of just like really thick putty type of texture, like that's what you're getting.
All right.
But those are like the classic 90s muscle building.
I don't apparently. Have you had the maple donut one? I think I have. It was fine. My favorite is birthday cake.
Good. I'm not. All right. Good. I'm not the only one who thinks
that's
you're crazy
hilarious.
For
What's a Power Bar? They're nauseating. Okay. Good protein bar discussion. This one I really want to know your input on. It's not Star Wars yet. Pizza toppings, y'all. Pizza toppings. Overrated pizza toppings.
Pepperoni.
Yes! And I said pepperoni and sausage.
No, not sausage.
Yeah, well, for me, it's overrated. Like, everyone's like, I want sausage pizza. And I'm like, it's just meh. It's just meh. Overrated, pepperoni and sausage. Pepperoni. My least favorite are any bars that advertise protein that have 5 grams of protein in them. Fair enough. Yeah.
What did they say? Power Bars 5 grams?
No, anything that advertises as a protein bar but only has 5 grams of protein in it, that's not a protein bar. Bacon is overrated. Never cooked enough. Overrated is peppers. Pepperoni. I'm so glad I'm not alone. Yes. Yes. I love that. Were you going to add something else? No? All right. I'm really curious to know everybody's underrated answer. Because mine, and I have all right. I'm glad I'm not alone. I thought it was crazy. My underrated ingredient is plain cheese. Plain cheese. I think plain cheese pizza is entirely underrated. And here's why. Because if you can't make a cheese pizza well, your other pizzas are going to suck. In my opinion. Remember, I'm from Chicago. Pizza is life. I love pizza. Ask him. He knows I love pizza. If you can't make a good cheese pizza, everything else is probably terrible. And so for me, the underrated thing is a plain piece of cheese pizza. True story. Peppers. Underrated is Hawaiian. I had a really good frozen pepperoni pizza from Target. Underrated is pineapple, chopped tomatoes. Tomatoes is really good on pizza. Like, not the sauce, but like actual tomatoes. Canadian bacon and pineapple. Garlic and anchovies. I feel like I won't be popular. Garlic on pizza's good. Okay, I've never had anchovies. Because, like, anchovies are actually supposed to be really good and full of, like, the healthy fats. And, like, they're supposed to be, like, Kelly LeVeque approved anchovies. And I just can't bring myself to buy them because what if I hate them?
Well, then I would suggest not purchasing them at Sam's Club.
Thank you. Fair enough. I know it's unpopular opinion, but people hate olives. That's one of them. Underrated, no topping, plain cheese. Yes, Maggie. Yes. Well, I typed that as you said it. Yes, plain cheese. Plain cheese. Pineapple is the best pizza ever. I do mushroom, tomato, pineapple, hot dipping sauce, and a few banana peppers. Underrated pizza is a white pizza. White pizzas are good too, yeah. It's all about the sauce. I don't disagree. Yes. It had honey drizzle packet in it. So good. What else did I say? Because I had something else on here. Oh.
Do you want my under?
Yeah. Do you have an underrated?
I said, all right, you gotta play with me too.
Okay, I'll play with you too. What's your underrated pizza topping, dear?
Biscuits and gravy.
other pizza place that has a biscuits and gravy pizza?
There's a pizza place near where we live.
Our favorite pizza place around here.
Yes, not Chicago deep dish, unfortunately. That has a Southern Comfort pizza. It's biscuits and gravy on a pizza.
And it is alarmingly delicious.
It was really good.
It's alarmingly delicious. So I actually wrote down another thing because I have to make sure that they get put on there. Underrated is the pear fig gorgonzola combination. Put a little bit of a stinkier cheese on there with some pears and some figs.
You hearkening back to Bricks? Is that a Bricks?
It's also the same pizza we order. Yeah. But yeah, like that combination is good. Real good. And also goat cheese is very good on pizza as well. Italian white pizza, it's like good focaccia bread. Underrated could be sauceless. I've never had deep dish pizza. Is it really that good? If it is done well. If it is done well, it is very good.
It's a different, like if you go to New York and get a slice of thin pizza, that is a different meal group. That is a different food group than a deep dish pizza.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arteries are clogging. Mac and cheese pizza. Yeah.
Yeah. Marie, I will tell you the name of the
Sicilian
pizza place
food.
later. Overrated, underrated. Favorite. What is our favorite pizza topping? I'll start. Pineapple. Hands down. Bar none. See you shaking your head at me. Pineapple. Come at me. What's your favorite pizza topping? What is your favorite pizza topping?
Sausage.
Okay.
I don't know.
So it's the man who literally never orders a sausage pizza.
So if I'm going to a craft place, like I mean, we had the Euro pizza was not bad. That was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, what is all on ours? It's pear,
fig, gorgonzola, arugula,
and
onions.
the meat. What's the meat? It's a
prosciutto. Yeah, not really a high protein pizza there.
No. Hey, would you like some fat to go on that fat?
Pretty much. Salty fat. Not just fat.
Yeah.
Salty fat.
I could
Pineapple
do
is
without the
so
prosciutto.
good. Bacon, lots of bacon. Pineapple, sausage, mushroom, onion, or bacon and pineapple. Onions.
Wait, this is this is supposed to be favorite. I don't know what the people that write in pineapple are supposed to be.
People who write in pineapple are the people I can be friends with.
I'm with you, Margaret.
I am shook by all the pineapple love. Pineapple! It is, yes. I'm with the right people. Honestly, my favorite is probably pepperoni or black olives. Another favorite, sunny side up egg. I have had that on a burger. I've never had that on pizza. Fascinating.
Alyssa makes a good point. The combos, like it's about the right combos.
It is about the right combo.
If you're going like just your basic pizza, you gotta feed a large group. You gotta do something simple than sausage. But if you're getting into the craft world, then it's about those like cheese combos, and that's when like the white pizza can really start to.
That's fair. But for me though, like notice how I didn't say Hawaiian pizza. It's not a combination. If you just slap some pineapple on a plain cheese pizza, I'm happy as a clam.
So leave out the meat, which is the best part.
I rarely ever order pizza with meat on it. It's usually pineapple or cheese. Yeah.
She orders that, and it has a protein bar on the other end.
It's all about balance, y'all.
Lean protein bar, fat and carbs.
Fat and carbs. Boom. One of my favorite pizzas I used to get was Hawaiian barbecue chicken pizza. Yep, those are really good too.
Ooh.
Pepperoni, green olives.
I had to make sure I heard it. As long as it doesn't have pineapple in it, I'm with you. Oh no, the Hawaiian would make it. Oh, pineapple.
Hawaiian.
Barbecue.
You like a barbecue
really
chicken
good.
pizza.
Yeah.
You like a barbecue chicken. Yep. All right, least favorite.
Pineapple. Hawaiian in general.
Oh, right, because you don't actually like pineapple. That's legit. You're not just okay.
No, I'm not just being. For me,
I was like, is that really your least favorite?
For me, it's the acidity. Just the acidity is really.
Okay, so which would you rather eat, pineapple pizza or black olive pizza?
Black olives don't exist, so I don't.
He hates olives.
It is not we'll try that. Like, I cannot know something has olive in it, and I get a gag reflex.
That's so weird.
And I'm
Now,
like,
I don't.
I thought there was, like, I had a nice bread at some restaurant or whatever, and there's little black specks in it, and I thought it was some seeds or whatever, and I bite into it, and all of a sudden, I'm like having a gag reflex, and I'm like, oh, and I look closer, and it was olive. Like,
Interesting. I wonder if you're allergic to them or something.
I don't know.
Interesting. Pineapple, mushrooms, olives, or anchovies. Pineapple
So,
or
that's
anchovy.
not to offend anyone out there who loves olives.
Oh no, we already had the discussion of this is clearly just an opinion. What my favorite can be your least favorite, and vice versa. It's totally fine. Pepperoni, it hurts my stomach. It's good on occasion. Least favorite is barbecue. Oh wait, mushrooms, gross. Okay, okay.
Mushrooms. Ugh.
All right, y'all. We have to transition into the Star Wars thing. Everything else. Cheese only. Interesting. I'm ordering half and half with my husband to make sure I cut half an inch away from his sides and nothing else touches. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't judge that. Like I said, it's very important that a place can make a good cheese pizza, and I am happy with a cheese pizza. Plain cheese. Easy peasy. Love that.
Easy cheesy.
Star Wars. Should we start with movies or Star Wars characters?
Movies.
Movies.
I don't know. I don't care.
Star Wars movies. Now, full disclosure, I am not nearly the level of Star Wars nerd as the man sitting next to me, nor do I have the extensive amount of Star Wars knowledge and know-it-all as the man sitting next to me. So my answers should be taken with a grain of salt for anybody, lest I offend a legitimate Star Wars fan out there.
And I'm not nearly the Star Wars nerd I am on the original movies than I am on anything that's come out.
Well, that's just like my answers might offend you because my knowledge base of Star Wars is least with the original movies. So, that being said, what is your overrated Star Wars movie? This one I had a hard time with.
Probably.
Amberly says episode 4.
I don't know how. See, I can't react to any of other people's opinions because it's just gonna to tell
Just
where I'm gonna
wait.
go, or play out my answers too early. You gotta build up. But I don't know. So how do folks feel about episode 5?
What happens in episode 5? Is that Luke, I am your father?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say the one where he's the father.
I'd say
But
that
because
one's overrated.
I wasn't there, and like, oh, well, that's good. Because I'm like, I wasn't there when that was the big thing. Like, I knew that was going to happen. So I'm like, why is this so, like, I don't know. But I've also seen episodes 1, 2, and 3. So I knew that.
And I would say that, and I would say episode 8 is probably overrated. I just don't know how feel. That's the one where Finn and this is really like I watched the original Star Wars movies. I've wore out the VHS practically. Like I watched them a ton. So episode 8 is the one where they go and they're in the casino with the race. Like I don't even know the names of the creatures in this Star Wars universe. I'm losing my nerd cards.
Yeah, you are.
It's really sad. But Finn and what's the lady's name? Is it
Rey?
Hope or no? The
Asian
mechanic.
one?
Yes.
Hope sounds right. Hope feels right.
It's something to that effect.
Yeah.
And they are. It gets into like the business of
Maggie?
all of
Yes,
them.
you can.
No, you
Yes, you can.
Anyway, it gets into like the gambling and whatever. I just felt that one wasn't great.
Okay.
I don't know.
My answer off the cuff was episode 5 because of the whole I am your father thing. All right, overrated.
Well, it's also the dark one, and the middle movie in a trilogy is always the darker turn and whatever to bring the arc, and so.
I tried watching it once. I couldn't get through it. I've only ever watched Star Wars when they started the new movies. My husband made me watch them all multiple times. I'm lucky. My birthday always falls around the new release, so we go see it. Ugh.
Yeah,
Empire Strikes Back. Michaela, that's the one I said, right? That's 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I might be with Margaret, but I play along because my husband loves it. The things we do for love. Underrated. What is your underrated one?
Episode 1.
Really?
I don't think it's that bad. I think the whole prequel trilogy gets a bad rap, but as we've gone back and watched that recently, like the first movie isn't bad. It doesn't have Ewan McGregor in it.
It does have Ewan McGregor.
No.
Yeah,
Episode 1 is the kid.
I know, but Ewan McGregor's not in Obi-Wan Kenobi's not in
Sorry,
there?
no, Hayden Christensen.
I was
Sorry.
like, oh,
It doesn't.
Ewan McGregor was my favorite part about the first.
It doesn't have Hayden Christensen in it. So
that's true. So my underrated was Rogue One. I really liked that movie a lot.
Oh,
actually.
Yeah.
I really did.
I've just been thinking of the 9.
Yeah, I know.
I've only seen those 2 once. We haven't watched them again.
We haven't. We have to. But I remember really liking Rogue One a lot.
But I wouldn't say that that one's not necessarily underrated.
Well, I don't hear people talking about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't.
That's why I said take mine with a grain of salt because
I haven't engaged in a ton of Star Wars ranking conversations lately. So
episode 3 is part of prequels, and people don't like prequels, but episode 3 is good. Phantom Menace. I love Star Wars, but I'm mostly a prequels fan, and I will fight for them. Bye, Ashley. I didn't see Ashley was signing off. I actually saw episode 1 in theaters, and it was so bad. I didn't think we were adding extra movies in. I would say Rogue One too. Yes, I'm going with the extra movies. Yeah, I liked Return of the Jedi. Okay. All right. So, favorite. What was your favorite? Here's my favorite. My favorite was The Force Awakens. And here's why. Because I've never been into the original, 4, 5, 6. I've never been into the original. But for the first time, I was dragged to 1, 2, and 3 by my mother. So I've seen all those movies when they came out because I was dragged to them by my mom. I went to the newest ones willingly because I was married to this man. And so we made a whole family affair out of it. His parents would go, my parents would go. It'd be a great time. And I loved The Force Awakens. I was invested, I was in, and then my mother told me it was the same story as episode 4, just redone. And you know what? I don't care because that was my gateway into maybe Star Wars isn't that bad. I really liked it. I remember going, that was a good movie. I'd watch it again. That's why it's my favorite.
That was one of those movies where I think the weight. I know there's a few people in the chat who like the prequels, but I would say that there's a high proportion of the really diehard long-term Star Wars fans who were not quite satisfied with the prequels, and so the weight of coming back to it, revisiting it 15 years later, and trying to finish the story, they had to nail it. And they took the old formula and they polished it up and they did it again.
As somebody who doesn't really care about Star Wars, I loved it. I thought it was great.
It did
Good
what
story.
it did what it needed to do.
Good story.
My favorite's A New Hope. It's just too
which is 4.
4.
Okay.
The first one released. It's too classic. I don't know. It's classic. It's iconic. I haven't watched it in a while, and so maybe I'll take a more critical eye.
That's the next one in our movie. Oh, no, it's not. We got 2 others to watch before that,
don't we? Gotta go through the Star Wars stories ones. But
we're going through 5 different things all at once in our house. Marvel, DC, Star Wars.
I tried to keep us organized. It got all out of whack. But I think that one is it's iconic.
I loved Solo, and it might be underrated. Solo was my second choice for underrated because I enjoyed that very much as well. I thought the actor who portrayed, let's be honest, he portrayed what's his name?
Han.
Yeah, the actor?
Harrison Ford.
Thank you. Because he wasn't just trying to be Han Solo. He was trying to be Harrison Ford as Han Solo, and he killed it. He was great.
Yeah, we need to see that again.
Yeah, he was good.
Because that came out.
Rogue One might be my favorite. It's hard for me to choose between 2 and 3, but I think I'm going to go with 3. No, 2. I don't know if I can choose.
2 and 3?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. Wow.
Those will come up later.
Those...
Bree and Eric basically like the same movie because 7 was almost an exact copy of 4. I know. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
You know what's underrated? All the parts of episode 2 and 3 where Hayden Christensen isn't in it. That was a pretty,
Underrated.
yeah. That was a pretty good movie. If
Oh,
you take
where
out,
they weren't, where he
yeah,
wasn't
as
in
long
it.
as you exclude all the part with Hayden
God.
Christensen, it was a great movie.
Oh my god. Okay, so favorite.
We just did that.
Oh, we did least favorite. I literally wrote down 2 and 3 because I can't remember which one we hated more.
I would say
Guys!
episode 2.
Like,
Episode 2 was episode 2 is the worst
he
because
was so angsty and creepy.
Hayden Christensen had to portray a guy who was clearly a bit unstable, but endearing enough for a queen, a powerful figure to fall for. And instead he came across as a juvenile,
Oh, he was just such a creep.
barely, past puberty, obsessive stalker.
Yeah.
And somehow parlayed that into chaos. I don't know.
Michaela's coming for us. I'm a big Padme and Anakin fan. Okay, so here's the thing. I liked Padme. I thought Padme was great. I enjoyed her. She was fine. And there were good elements in those movies. I loved Ewan McGregor the whole time. He was probably my favorite character in those movies.
He was great. Yoda was great. Mace Windu's great.
But the angst of Hayden Christensen's Anakin made me cringe the whole time. It was just bad. It was just bad. And also, so here's the thing.
This is how I remember you in my dreams.
I know. It's creepy. So here's the thing. I think episode 2 is my least favorite.
Agreed.
Episode 3 was okay, except for the way that Padme dies. I will take this to... Why couldn't they just let her die in childbirth? Why did she have to die from a broken heart? It's stupid. Like, they could have made it totally legit. Dying in childbirth. Fine, that's what everyone thought she was going to do anyway. But instead she dies of it. She has lost the will to live. Please, you just had 2 babies. You have a will to live. Come on. Oh, that was my... I blew up about it when we finished the movie, too. I thought it was so dumb. So dumb. But the movie in and of itself was okay.
It was, Anakin had gotten far enough over that his angsty whatever was okay. I don't know how much to blame the actors or the directing. I really didn't like, Padma's lack of response to Anakin slaughtering all the sand people. She's like, oh, I'm sorry you're feeling bad. Like, he just killed a bunch of people. How
you go slaughter a bunch of younglings and see how I react. It's not going to be pretty. I love you, but it's not going to be pretty.
You're gonna end up in jail too.
Ain't that the truth? I love 3. I liked Padme and Ewan. I don't like Hayden either. I liked Adam Driver as Kylo. He was great. It was the right role for him. This is going to reveal my inner nerd, but they explain it a lot better in novelizations. Fair enough. Maybe that's what I need to do to get over the acting that I so despised in these movies.
I thought 3 was a good... 3 was a movie that I saw and I felt good about seeing the first time I saw it because it finally connected all the dots. It finally explained...
It answers questions. It does all those things.
How he became a machine. By the way, we should have probably put a spoilers alert somewhere in here.
Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Star Wars, you're going to know what happens. Alright, that was overrated, under favorite, least favorite. Okay, so that was it. So then I have one more, and that's Star Wars characters.
And is this...
I'm including everybody.
Alright.
Overrated. I couldn't come up with an overrated character. I was going to say Jar Jar Binks, but do people actually like him? I don't think so. So, he's not overrated.
I would say...
Back to least fave. 7 to 9 are the worst, and I won't ever watch another episode movie. They've ruined it. Interesting.
I don't think there was going to be another episode movie.
No, I think they're supposed to be done, right?
That was the Skywalker saga.
Yeah. Overrated Yoda. That's not a terrible answer. I was going to say Princess Leia.
I don't know. She's I don't know. Leia's a pretty solid
she's pretty
character.
solid. Like,
wait till we go back through 4 and 6.
I know.
You haven't seen her in a while.
That's true. I haven't seen her in her prime.
She's pretty good. I'd say overrated.
I'm the only
almost
one who
wanna say
likes Jar Jar
Chewbacca.
on the planet, I think.
I love Chewbacca.
Chewbacca, but he is.
But I think
I
he's
almost
overrated.
said Chewbacca too. Okay,
I don't know
I'm
why
not
I like
crazy.
Chewbacca so much.
He's a big fuzzy bear. What's
yeah.
not to love?
He is. Yeah.
I love Chewbacca.
He is your favorite.
All the
picture.
Ewoks. Oh, so cute. They are so cute. Gracie looks like an Ewok. They're adorable. Overrated, Yoda, Jar Jar Binks. Yes. Underrated. Are you ready for this? My underrated character is K2SO. Do you know who that is?
I'm gonna guess it's the nanny droid from Mandalorian.
No, but that would have been a really good one too. Okay. You're on the right lines. It is the droid from Rogue One. The one that actually like spoke English and did things and was really, really cute and really fun.
I don't remember.
He was really tall and big.
I only saw Rogue One.
Was it Solo? Was it Solo or was it Rogue One? It's the
Clearly
big,
I need to see one of these
It's the
again.
big one. I can't remember which one it was, but I loved him. Rogue One droid.
That's a good.
That guy. K2SO is from Rogue One.
It's a good.
I loved him.
That's a deep pull there.
I know, but I loved him. I enjoyed him the whole movie.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Betamax?
He's also amazing. I loved Betamax. Oh, what a good character.
So I don't even know what like underrated. I'd have to really put some thought into underrated. There's some good characters.
All right, favorite. I'll go first. Grogu.
Wicket is underrated.
Wicket's underrated. Fair enough. Favorite is Grogu. I can't not favorite Grogu. Does he count? He has to count because he's so stinking cute. I want a Grogu.
It's R2.
Favorite, yeah.
R2.
That's
like,
fair.
come on.
And I almost picked him, but like, I like Grogu more. I do. He's just so cute and little, and I want him.
See, I actually
He's
think they
precious.
did R2 a disservice in the newer movies by trying to have him like fight a bit. I think they
R2 is very funny.
I think they went a little too far in like the one scene where he like sprays oil and sets it on fire or something. I thought that was a step. But like in general, R2 has just been a constant.
Rogue One,
Now,
and Solo was a woman.
But anytime you acknowledge a good character, especially when there's a comedic element, you have to acknowledge the straight man, the play of the straight man. And 3PO is what brings out how like the comedy of R2, because like R2 will like beep beep boop boop, and he'll be like, "Watch your language," or you know, something like that. That just
the two of them together are great. Ashoka and Lando. Padme. Padma is who's on Top Chef.
Touche. I have a very limited knowledge of who any of these guys. I'm sorry, Alyssa. You should have shut this off a while ago.
You're gonna Google it now. She won't leave us. She's gonna hang out and listen to the chaos. Grogu is little baby Yoda. I didn't know that was his name. Yes.
Spoilers.
Yes, Grogu is his name, and he's so cute. I love him. I might have looked for a Grogu shirt while I was at Target today, and there was only one on clearance, and it was an extra, extra large. And I was like, can't justify it. Can't do it. If it was a large, I would have bought it, but XXL was not. Han Solo has to be my favorite. Young Harrison Ford. Don't get me wrong. That's a fun thing to look at, for sure.
Hey, I'm right here.
I know. Harrison Ford, man. It's all right. You get Princess Leia.
So, there's no characters on this.
No, there's not. Favorite. Least favorite. Love Baby Yoda. I know. You can't not love Baby Yoda. It's like he's just my favorite.
Is Hayden Christensen an acceptable answer for least favorite? Because I've
What did I write down? Angsty Anakin.
But is it Anakin or is it Hayden Christensen?
It's Hayden Christensen as Anakin. I didn't hate Anakin as a kid. I didn't. He was cute. He was fine.
That kid was great.
But episode 2 Anakin, and I didn't love Anakin. Least favorite, Anakin.
Jar Jar is like, you know, if I had either Jar Jar or Anakin, like I'd get rid of the angsty Anakin and keep Jar Jar. I'm that.
You're that against him.
But Jar Jar's
pretty bad too.
Great, yeah.
Pretty bad, yeah. But Anakin, you guys are entertaining. I'm glad, Kim. Luke was bad, though. Was he? I haven't... It has been ages. The last time you made me sit through the old movies is when we lived in North Carolina. Is that the last time I've seen them? I think so.
Probably last time I've seen him.
Yeah, we really need to do that. We need to rewatch those. I was almost going to say Luke is my overrated, but I didn't want people to shoot me down dead. So I don't know. I like the pulls from like the droids. Forever and always, the droids or the little creatures will always be my favorite. The end. And that's just how I'm hardwired. Look at my dog. Like, give me all the dogs. Give me the Grogu. Give me the droids, which are basically pets.
Oh, there she is.
Oh! I didn't know you were still
Back to
here,
the
Gracie.
camera, though.
I didn't know she was here. Least favorite. Also, Luke. I really just need to watch these movies so I have a clue as to what's going on. Well, we just gave you hours of homework, Lissa. Because there's
And a ton of
9
spoilers.
regular movies and 2 other movies that you need to watch in between if you do it in order. I'm about as informed about
and
this.
unfortunately, the middle of that will be the best part. It'll be like an Oreo sandwich. Like, you can't really just buy the cream. I know you'd like to, but you
That's a
can't
dream. That's literally my dream, is to be able to buy the jarred, trans fat-filled Oreo cookie cream so I can eat it with a spoon. That's all I want in life. Somebody make that happen. Is Gracie pouting? I don't know what she's doing. She's miffed at us. I don't know why she's got her back turned.
She's jealous of your obsession with Grogu.
I guess. If we ever had a little boy, I would want to name him Grogu, so we'd have Gracie and Grogu. Or Gracie and Gizmo. But we're never going to have a boy dog, so...
I mean, never's a strong word, but...
That's what can you imagine? Like 2 little Yorkies and one of them's named Grogu? Grogu and Gracie?
I mean, it would be better if we had Grogu and Wicket, but, you know...
That's true, but Wicket's a boy's name.
And Wicket would be much more apropos.
Yeah, well... We can dye the dog green.
And then you'd call it Elphaba. We know how this would go.
Fair. Legit. Types of dogs for next time. That's a good idea, Rosie. Remind me. We can do dog breeds.
And cats. Underrated is deep fried.
Sorry, Lissa. Deep fried.
Sorry.
Oh, gosh. Dogs, I second that. I didn't get into Star Wars until last year, and I watched them in chronological order, which helped me a ton. I didn't like them when I tried the traditional route. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're doing, too. So we just, while we were in Florida, we rewatched 1, 2, and 3. And we need to get to Rogue One and Solo and all the other ones.
And from a like when they're released decades apart, like it's fine. It's an okay experience because you're coming into the universe. Like you're like, how did we get here? Why do we have Darth Vader? And so you go back and kind of and that felt fine from experiencing it. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. So maybe in however long it takes us, a year. Thank you. I'll have a different answer for the next May 4th. Maybe May 4th, 2022. I will have different answers for you. But for now, those are my answers. All cats are awesome. Boo, Eric. Alive and snuggly. I mean, so we lived with cats for a very short period of time, and they were very sweet. There were 4 of them. They each had their own personalities. And
2 of them were blind.
2 of them were blind, and they were just... One of them was my coworker, and I loved her because she also ate spiders. So I literally would pick her up and go send her after spiders, and she would take care of them for me, which was great. Like, I had not had a bad experience with cats, especially living with those cats. They were fantastic creatures.
I just loved playing with the blind one because like the little balls that have just the plastic kind of like you use for like party confetti. It's like a little
like
bit
the
crinkly,
crinkle.
plastic crinkly paper on it. But if you threw it on the carpet, I couldn't hear it. And she could hear it. And so you'd throw this thing across and she could hear it rolling and would go after it blind.
Playing with the blind cat was fascinating. Yeah. Both of them. Tommy was funny too. He played less. He cried more. But, oh man, they were fun. So I'm not against cats. I just love dogs a lot more than I love cats. I have an unhealthy obsession with kitties. Yeah, I know. We know. But a lot of cat people do. So that's okay. Well, that was fun. Thanks for participating. Does anybody have any questions or anything? You have 3 cats. I love that. I'm going to need to meet everybody's pets and all of those things for coaching, because I in all the calls yesterday, I saw animals walking around and I'm like, oh, dogs. Because I have to meet everybody's dogs and cats.
You know, you could just find some way to incorporate something with that. Like, I'm not going to say it now because then everyone's going to be excited about it. And if you hate the idea, then I don't want to get people excited about it.
Fair enough.
I throw random ideas that are...
In that case, I'm sending you cat pictures. Excellent. Excellent.
That's kind
Bath
of
and Body Works scents could be a good one, too. Yes! That's a great one. Y'all, remind me of these. I'm here for it. I'm mildly...
This one?
Ooh, that's nice. What are you wearing? Ocean?
Yeah,
Ocean. I bought him some man fragrances. It sticks around much nicer than the Dove man thing that he wears. It's like he smells manly and fun for a little while longer.
Calling me a Dove man makes it sound like I'm going to sprout wings and fly away.
Or that you're a chocolate bar. Dove bars? Yeah. Well, now we have to know. Now we have to know. One of the goals for 2021 is to get a dog. I love dogs. Yes. My life, afraid of dogs. I have an unhealthy obsession with 3 cats. Bath and Body Works scents. Okay, I'm all caught up. Yes. Bath and Body Works scents. Dogs. I'm sorry, but your scent won't make the top because it's going to be scents that, like, I have a lot more experience with.
Okay.
Anyway. Any last questions or topics for discussion before we sign off for the night? We've got a couple minutes left. If you want to stay, you can. If you want to go, you can.
I gotta go work.
That's fine. You can go work. You're allowed.
So if I didn't have work, we should be watching Star Wars tonight.
Oh, man. Oh, like you're working, like I shouldn't even expect you when I'm done here?
I don't know.
Okay. Due to the pandemic, the shelters are almost empty, which is great, but it means harder. I just about to say, I'm like, that's really good news, but also that's hard when you want a dog. They're saying bye.
Bye. They couldn't see me.
Nope. Gracie went with him. All right, that was fun. Apologies to those of you that aren't into Star Wars, but I figured that would be a way to get him on here. And it is May the 4th, so... And he was very surprised by my deep pull of that droid's name. Salty Snacks, also a good one. There's so many good suggestions. So definitely we can do 3 or 4 a month. I think this is a lot of fun. It's a chance for all of us to get to know each other and have a conversation, and it's good. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Of course Gracie left. Of course she did. Yeah, the only reason she came in is because Daddy came in, and that you probably couldn't see her, but she was literally scratching at the door to try and push it open enough so she could sneak in. But did you, like, she looked at me, and she had the path to come over, and she didn't, because she wanted to stay with him, but had to make sure that she had my attention. That is what my dog does. She doesn't, like, even lately she has been not playing as actively, but she acts like she wants to play until you're looking at her. Like, once you sit down on the floor and she has your attention, she doesn't want to play anymore. She just sits there and stares at you. But she has to know that you have her, or that she has your undivided attention. Diva doesn't even begin to cover it. I thought I was the diva in this house, and I'm very, very wrong. Ice cream, seltzer, water brands. Not sure if anyone else is as into them as I am, though. All I have are ones that I don't like and the one that I do for seltzer brands. I exclusively drink Waterloo. I don't like LaCroix. I think LaCroix is disgusting. What else? What other ones have I tried? Bubbly. Bubbly was meh. And I think we settled on Waterloo. We tried Waterloo once, and that one I liked. And so I haven't tried Aha or any of the other ones, but like I literally am like, ew, I don't like it, or it's Waterloo. That's where I'm at with seltzer waters right now. I don't have any other options. My job is to devote my life to Gracie. It sure is, and she doesn't care. She couldn't care less if I was down there. She only cares when I'm not available. favorite seltzer is actually Polar, which I didn't think would be good, but I love it. Interesting. I'm open to trying other options, but it's hard when you, like, I have to be able to buy them in small packages or have my husband willing to finish them. My husband drinks LaCroix. That's what I buy for him, and for me, I buy Waterloo. But only the strawberry one, because the strawberry is my favorite. And it's really, really good plain, or it's really, really good. I will usually fill one of these with ice and pour it over ice so it kind of gets melted down a little bit. And it's also really good with a shot of vodka in it. Really good. What else? One sparkling beverage update that I do have for you. I am, for those of you that are the alcoholic sparkling beverage type people, my favorite go-to sparkling seltzer is Smirnoff Rosé. The Total Wine store did not have my sparkling rosés one day, so my husband's like, here are the other options. What do you want me to bring home? So we tried Vizzy, and for whatever reason, I don't like them. I think they'd have an aftertaste of beer, even though there are no beer ingredients in it, and that, I do not like them. So my personal opinion on the sparkling seltzers, the alcoholic sparkling seltzers, are Smirnoff Rosés are my fave. Truly is okay. Vizzy's a no-go for me, for anybody keeping track of those. Strawberry Waterloo wasn't impressed, and that's so interesting because I loved it. I love Strawberry Waterloo. But like, I don't often drink it straight from the can. It's either over ice. It's usually over ice if I'm drinking it non-alcoholic, or it's over ice with vodka in it if I'm drinking it alcoholic. I like the Bud Light seltzers a lot, surprisingly. Then maybe you'll like Vizzy. I don't. I feel bad that we have a 12-pack. Thankfully, my husband's drinking them because he's a beer guy. But I'm like, I'm sorry you spent this money on something for me, and I just don't like it. I want to bring something. I want something to bring up to the cabin. Alcohol. What kind? Like, so the way that I do beverages, for years now, my alcoholic beverage of choice has been vodka soda with a splash of cranberry in it. Or when I'm home, throw the vodka in a flavored sparkling water, because then it's like you have your fun frizzy drink from the bar, and it's literally just sparkling water and vodka. Like, for me, vodka's the easiest way to get the bang for your buck for the lightest amount of calories, in my opinion. But everyone has their own alcoholic preferences. I never tried any alcoholic seltzers. Which is totally fine. To each their own. Well, my friends, I think it is time to go. Like the rosé you just talked about. Those are amazing. So my favorites are the rosé. There's a rosé variety pack. There's a Smirnoff seltzer, and then there's a Smirnoff rosé seltzer. They come in the pretty pink cans, and you can get the variety pack, and they have peach rosé, raspberry rosé, strawberry rosé, and one other one that I can't remember. Peach, raspberry, strawberry, apple, I think. And they're all very, very good. Very good. So those are my favorite, hands down. I have to see if someplace else sells them, or if Total Wine was just out of them, because they're my favorite. And like, I don't drink. I have maybe if I'm partying real hard, I'll have one drink with vodka in it, maybe two. And that might happen once a month or every other month, and maybe once a weekend I'll grab a seltzer. So I'm not a drinker by any stretch of the imagination, which means when I'm going to, I want to have something I know I'm going to like. So I'm very sad that I don't like the Vizzies. Not that I'm not willing, I've just never tried any. You can use frozen berries as ice cubes for vodka, and it's very good. Ooh, that's a good idea. Especially with like the strawberry water. That would not be a bad thing to do. Yum, that sounds really good. Oh no. Hey, it took me till the end to start yawning, you guys. That's awesome. Okay. I think that's it. So next month, let me look at the date real quick to make sure we got it all down. May, we got June 1st? June 1st. What do you know? June 1st appears to be our next live stream. So I will see you all then. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you again for all of the support that you guys have given me with this whole coaching thing and all of it. It's just, I somehow was blessed with the most amazing community here online, and I owe it to every single one of you. So thank you for that. I blended up watermelon with Perrier and rum, delicious. But hey, that's awesome. Very good, Rosie. So yeah, thank you for that. Links to Erin Condren, the Diva and the Divine Community, and coaching are down below. And until next time, my friends, take care.